In 1974, Taffy and Jeff Nothnagel, excited parents, welcomed their son, Jay.
We didn't find out till the next day that he had Down syndrome. And they said, well, there's nothing you can do about it, and he'll be retarded. And what you should do is put him in an institution and tell your friends that he died, because it will ruin your family.
Faced with uncertainty, they chose to focus on possibility, determined to give Jay the fullest life they could.
We did actually leave him in the hospital for a few days and then talked to a lot of people and decided that we would try raising him at home. And thank goodness we did.
As Jay grew, sports became central in his life. And Taffy and Jeff didn't just support him, they helped build opportunities for Jay by joining the early Special Olympics movement.
Finding the coaches and getting the facilities and then a lot of the nitty-gritty of what makes Special Olympics run. And so that was 30 years ago that I took over the Situate program. And that's what I've been doing ever since.
Today, Jay's family lovingly calls this Jay's Special Olympics Shrine, a testament in his Cohasset condo to his Special Olympics success.
Gold.
First versus.
He's been to the 3 World Games.
Jay is one of 22,000 athletes participating in Massachusetts Special Olympics events and activities.
This organization brings to our athletes the ability to play sports, which many people take for granted.
Across the state, that mission comes to life through year-round training and competition for athletes with intellectual disabilities, creating a place where everyone belongs.
Our athletes have no inhibitions, and I think the lesson you can learn from them is that every day they wake up and they are looking for the good in the world.
Name aside, Special Olympics doesn't have much to do with the Olympics at all, explains Massachusetts President and CEO Mary Beth McMahon.
The perception that we are every 4 years like the Olympics is what I'm probably asked the most. When is it? And I always respond saying we are every day in every community for every age and for every ability.
Its story is deeply connected to the Kennedy Shriver family, whose vision helped launch what has become a global movement. Rosemary Kennedy, the president's sister, had intellectual disabilities.
They were a very sporty competition family, and Rosemary was always included. And then when Rosemary went out into the real world, she wasn't included. And so Mrs. Shriver started Special Olympics because of that.
Eunice Kennedy Shriver's belief in the power of sports and inclusion sparked something wonderful. And here in Massachusetts, it grew as a grassroots effort.
It was very volunteer-driven, very mom and pop driven, very sibling-driven.
What's this one?
Among those families were the Nothnagels of Situate.
I truly don't believe Special Olympics Massachusetts would be here if it wasn't for the Nothnagels. When I say volunteer, they were full-time volunteers for this organization to get up and running.
Jay was a 15-sport athlete. For reference, Massachusetts offers 24 sports total.
Jay is amazing, given the way he was born. Had we known what he was going to become, it would have been easy.
Powerlifting, sailing, and of course...
What was your favorite sport?
Favorite sport is tennis.
Now 52, he's still competing.
We ran over 1,200 competitions last year, and we do it on the backs of about 10,000 plus volunteers. And we do it on the backs of moms, dads, coaches who got involved and have stayed involved. For
the Dyer family of Raynham, Special Olympics is not just a program, it's where their family story began. Kate was fresh out of college and looking for a meaningful way to give back.
I really loved sports, and so Special Olympics seemed like a great fit.
What started on the court turned into something lasting. Years later, they're married, Kate and John, still volunteering side by side. But now it's even more personal. Their own children, Jordan and Saria, have stepped onto the court.
Balls up, balls up, balls up!
Jordan has been involved since 5th grade.
and it's given him that opportunity to be an athlete and understand how to deal with the highs and lows that come from competing in sports.
Jordan and Saria play together on the Bridgewater Raynham Unified Basketball Team.
Massachusetts is the home or the birthplace of unified sports.
Different from traditional Special Olympics teams, unified sports brings athletes with and without intellectual disabilities together on the same team.
It also helps develop friendships. It increases more awareness and understanding about disabilities and people with disabilities.
Jordan has intellectual disabilities. Saria, his younger sister, is neurotypical. But on the court, labels fall away.
We treat it just, we're all equals, so it doesn't really actually mean anything to us.
They're teammates, learning trust, communication, and what it truly means to support one another.
I know that my teammates look to me as a leader, but it's also good to have people have my back in sports.
And the Dyer family doesn't just play basketball. The team also competes in flag football and in volleyball. And back to Jay Nothnagel. He's participated for the past 26 years in the Special Olympics polar plunge. But an even cooler fact, no pun intended, is that for the last dozen years at least, Jay has been the #1 fundraiser for that event. Since he started, he has raised more than $300,000 for Special Olympics Massachusetts.